Hi class, this is the video to explain how assignment 4, the Tableau dashboards could be done. So first, let's look at the actual dashboards and the functionality. As a friendly reminder, try your best to get as far as you can and do it on your own. Watch the video only if you get stuck. Sometimes you might want to pause the video until you get to the point where you're stuck and continue as much as possible by yourself. Okay, so we have just the functionality of these two dashboards, a map, and also a kind of packed bubble chart and a scatter plot. In this first segment of assignment 4, I'm gonna just show how to make the map and the packed bubble chart, and we'll go from there. First, we need the data. So let's get access to the data. According to the assignment, we have two data, the data set from the Department of Education. So let's go to that website and get to the data. So the website is going to be located in, if we follow the links, this place, the Department of Education, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's an Excel file toward the end. It says a complete copy of the public records file as of October 17, 2022 can be downloaded here. So click here to get the Excel file. And now it's in your directory. So let's get the file. And we can import it into Tableau. So to keep things organized, I like to, just to show you, I like to copy that file into my own folder. And so let's open Tableau, and I'll switch over to Tableau. And then let's go to Excel file. I clicked on to file Excel file. And let's get to the download folder. And it's gonna be gonna put it into its own folder in the download. And so I open up the Excel file, and there's only one data set that's being opened right now. You notice F1, F2, F3, F4, that's actually a data issue. And so the way to clean up that is to check the box. So this is a big hurdle if you don't know this functionality in Tableau. Use data interpreter. Data interpreter might be able to clean your Microsoft Excel worksheets. So if you click on that, you'll fix everything. You'll remove the F1, F2, and so on, and you'll just use the column headers correctly and import the data correctly. So that's a crucial step. Now you can start visualizing the data. You might have to set the data types, but we can do that in the sheet itself. Okay, so the dates are set to calendar, the countries are set to geographic, and that's fine. Everything looks good. Yeah. Okay, this ID, I think it's a dimension. It's not a measure because it's the ID of the transactions. So to be perfect, we will move it to the dimension. You're not going to do math with these ID numbers. Okay, so the first chart requires us to do a map. So why don't we just drag the attribution country onto the center? It should show us a map. And the size of the dots should be the amount of money they are giving to universities in the US. So let's drag amount on top of size. And so this is right now showing the circle size. You might want to zoom in the map a little by clicking plus and so on to kind of give you if you hold down the shift key, you can drag the mouse to move the mouse around. And there's all these controls that you can also do it step by step. Yeah, so lots of ways to do this. And you can use the scroll wheel also. If you use the scroll wheel on your mouse, you can also zoom in, zoom out very precisely. Okay, so let's drag the mouse around to make sure the whole world is in there. Okay, something like this. And then we need to maybe change the color and the size of the circle. So maybe slightly bigger circles. The color, I might want to use a more neutral color. So that's up to you. And opacity is 100%, so it feels like overwhelming, especially you'll cover some countries will cover other countries, so maybe around 70, 80% will be fine. The borders are a nice kind of design touch. Instead of automatic, try something like a dark or light or closer to white. Depends on the background of the map. Okay, so we can try all these. So that's, I think, already the map. One thing that in visualization you want to avoid is too many digits, too many like exact amounts. So you want to put this in, let's say, millions of dollars. And let's do that by going to, let's go to the amount variable, this pill, go select filter and pay attention to the pane on the left side of the screen. The left side will change to the formatting screen. And where it says, right now it's axes, so you have to change it to pane. The other place to find it is go open field and make sure it's on amount and make sure it's on paint. And then you click the drop down and say currency, because that's the amount of money, and custom. We don't need any decimal points, and we want to set the display unit to millions of dollars. Okay, hopefully that looks good, better. All right, pretty good, I think. So that's one view, one chart already. Let's go to create the next chart, and I'll call it. Next chart, I think, is the pack bubble chart. The pack bubble chart is the same idea. Let's create a data table of all the schools, the school name. So school name either here or here, whichever is more intuitive for you. And the amount is how much money they received. So amount on top of the values. And let's choose the chart type, the pack bubble. Okay, so far so good. And then this is something I did not do, but I might want to actually label the amount. So I'm going to move amount into the label. And again, we have to do the formatting. So let's do that again. Format the amount that's in the label. So format the amount that has the T label icon. Format, and then choose currency, custom, no decimal points, millions. Okay. So it looks okay. I think it's not like a nice round circle, but I don't think that's a big deal. You can try to make it so if you do some sorting maybe, but I don't think it's that important. If you want to sort, you click here and sort, and then you can sort by the field, by the amount, sum, yeah, something like this. So if you want it to be a perfect circle, you do descending order, sort by field, and the field is the amount. Okay, right. So now we have two charts. We have these two charts. I think I'll pause here so we can move on to the next video. But this is a lot already, and this is part 1 of assignment 4. Okay, let's pause here.